It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Bullpen Battle League versus Queen of the Ring. Civil War. Pay-per-view on rapgrid.com.
Yo, what's good? It's the Rap Grid. I'm here with Goodz, GMB.
Yeah.
Yo, man. So this is like your return to the promised land. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is I think this is the first huge battle that you've been a part of in some time, right?
Yeah, but this is the first huge battle we've been in some time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, you know, the thing I say with a lot of battlers is they don't know how to preserve themselves. So they don't know how to preserve their celebrity. They battle every month. Is it a strategy with you, or you just feel like you battle when you called upon?
There's a little bit of both. I mean, I don't plan on staying out that long, but if the battle don't make sense and it's not a big card, then that's what it keep me out for longer. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
this year I'm actually doing. I said I'm gonna give the fans more battles. I'm actually doing a lot of 1 rounds, but it's still my way of giving the fans like more battles because they want to see more battles. So I'm actually booked for 2 1 rounds right now, plus this big one that's going down Saturday. So you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a fan, and I'm trying to maybe do a Summer Madness. So yeah, I'm trying to get the fans more battles.
Okay. The other ones that you're booked for are the details released or not?
I think one of them are. I'm supposed to be battling in. I forgot the name of the league, man. But it's a part of like I think it's a part of KOTD.
You doing the bunker?
Nah, it's called I something.
I
I
battle?
yeah. It's
Okay,
like
yeah. Shout
yeah,
out to my man Lex Luthor. Yeah.
I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm battling Jeff for 1 round. They've been trying to get me to battle Jeff for I don't know why they want to see that so bad, but they've been like hitting me up crazy, and I like Jeff, so I'm like.
Jeff is like the swaggy white dude. They probably thought.
Yeah. I fuck with Jeff, man. So
Yeah.
they've been hitting me for a while long trying to give me the battle. I'm like all the fans over there. So that's good because that give me a whole different set of fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything is strategized for me. I think about it. I think what it could do, what the battle could do for me, and how I could help the other person. And if it's like, especially if it's a cool person that I'm cool with, I want to help any way I could. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think it was dope. We're gonna do a 1 round joint. It's dope.
Okay, so real quick, before we really get into the bulk of what the T-Top battle is all about, this is what I said when I was doing my preview for NOME. Obviously everybody knows the stage presence and the swag is there. But I brought up the fact that I feel like sometimes your content and some of your songs or your cipher materials is a little bit different from the content you use in battles, right? So I almost compare it to like a Jada, where Jada is known for saying slick shit like you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book, bars like that. Like when I was watching the Funk Flex joint with you and T-Top, like you had a lot of slick lines in there. And I was kind of wondering like, yo, I wonder why Goodz doesn't put all that kind of music material also in his battles. Do you think it's because battling is a different format and the fans expect something different?
Yeah, yeah, one thing I'm gonna say is when it comes to like ciphers and stuff like that's stuff that I don't know, like I really get up for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the writing is different when I'm doing those type of things. Another thing though is if you actually listen to my battles, I do be saying slick stuff in there too. It's just that battle rap is looked at different. So when I'm up there and they gonna go off the first thing that grabbed them. So what people say about me is swagger, stage presence. So they're gonna exclude the fact that I'm actually saying some things. If you actually go back and listen, I'm actually saying some things or saying some slick things like the whole "you gonna be out of here by tomorrow, baby." Plan B. That was slick talk.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
I guess what I'm trying to say is sometimes you got stuff that's more than a punchline. It's like you giving somebody real truth or real fact, and I feel like not a lot of battle rappers have
Okay,
that.
okay, I got what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like it's with battle rappers too. I try to implement that as much as
mhm,
I could, but it depends who you writing for and what the battle fans want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because that might not hit as hard in a battle, depending on how you writing for a person. So I kind of pick and choose when to do it because you gotta know when to do it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Do you feel like with all the, I call them puzzle raps. Like, a lot of niggas got the puzzle raps these days where they want you to.
I hate all that shit. I hate all that shit. All the struggling bars and all that shit, man. Like that shit
Yeah.
put the fucking that supposed to be when you do the struggling bars, man. That's on track 3, man. On your fucking. I don't want to hear the fucking struggle. I mean, that's just me though, man. So, um, yeah, man. I just think that everybody is doing the same shit. So I felt like it was a perfect time for me to come back because I'm totally different than what everybody is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter if you like me or not. You know what I'm saying? You got people that don't like me. You got people that like me. One thing though, I'm gonna go up there and be consistent,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna be totally different than what you're hearing now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah,
I think
that's
I think it's a weird time because I feel like some of the people that's reaching and all this stuff they kind of fading out, and it's kind of like people want that old street DVD or Fight Club
right,
style right now. You know what I mean? Which is
right.
good. You see a lot of that in people like Briz or even T Top where they're not coming with the triple entendres and super metaphors.
But they getting straight to the point. But that's
Exactly.
why, for me, that's my style. Straight to the point. It's like a lot of shit people don't be catching. Like for instance, because a nigga tell you I'm simple. Simple
Hmm.
minded niggas tell you I'm simple, right? On the flex joint, right? I start off by saying $10 an hour just ain't enough to live. Might gamble and go to jail, but fuck a bid. That was a line. This is
I
stuff that
know.
but this is my point. I do this a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get enough credit for my pen, but it's cool with me because the people that fuck with me that actually understand, they catch that type of stuff. That was a line off the rip. Then I'll do stuff. I do this in battles too. Then I'll do something like this. Damn, what's the joint? $10 ain't enough to live. My game will go cop that one love a kid. So bear with me. Man, fuck a bed. Cost like something big. Trying to touch your rib, and I got the sauce. All right, right there, that too. Trying to grill the grill something. I'm trying to touch your rib, and I got the sauce to do it. That's still adding on from that bar. But not even that, and I got the sauce, new panoramic Porsche to prove it. Your block, I bring coffins to it. Come between me and this green. I got the floors to do it. Flash, you looking at King Kong. Hold on, playing. Think some dream on. I keep. I'm painted yellow and green. They look like peas and cream corn. All right, this is effortless. Same time recklessness. Nah, trick nigga check a chick. I just check the chick. A man come in them Texas. I gotta go through those to get to the part. And I don't. Why question marks? All right, here you go. You ain't gotta like the artist, but respect the art. Because if we both strike together, we could catch a spark. Now, from that line, I'm talking about the same shit all
Hmm.
the way to a whole nother joint. Trying to catch a spark. Now, I'm talking about wires and all that.
Yeah.
Then I'd say, what are you, wired up? Trying to figure out where the drugs are kept? Well, live wires never tell where the plugs connect. That line went all the way from over there.
Hmm.
So people won't catch the trying to catch a spark part. They'll just catch that and be like, you know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, yeah, I caught it. But not knowing I done started from 2 joints back. So
Yeah.
I don't get enough credit for like when I do stuff like that. And I do stuff like that a lot. But what they see of you, like your swag, like for me, is my swag, my appearance. That's what stands out. So that's what they
Yeah.
run with. And I'm not as bar heavy as, like niggas that punch all day, like an ab or something
Yeah.
like that. So
You know what? I noticed that amongst battle fans, but I also noticed amongst like hip hop industry fans, like the game, for instance. I always say that the game is fire, but he does so much shit outside of just rapping. The niggas
right.
talk about that when it comes to him. So do you think if you have any attribute that's like, you know what I'm saying, like a nigga come to a battle and wear minks, or a nigga's just mad loud and has good delivery, or a nigga always using a prop, do you think niggas is automatically gonna overlook?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
They look at what stands out more.
Yeah.
So because I'm like I said, I'm not as ball crazy as an Av or Be Magic or like that. They're gonna look at what stands out more. Where with me, I feel like I got a good overall.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if we was a play on live and you had to do overall, I think my overall would be pretty high because I can do everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna punch. I'm not as crazy as punching like as I have and Be Magic and them niggas, but you know, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? I do it in my rhymes and I got stage presence and I got good creativity and you know stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So all around, I think I'm good.
Okay. Now getting into the T-top battle, right?
Mm.
Is this battle about winning for you? Is it about trying to make a classic? Is it about you feel like it's a
No,
good match and you want
no battle is about every battle is about winning to me.
Okay.
I don't give a hell what a nigga going there and do. If he choke every round, I'm cool with that. I don't go in to have classic battles.
You just want to kill
people.
people.
Have good battles. I want to go in and win the battle. Now, if that happens to happen, if it happens to be a classic or a good battle, I'm cool with that too. You know, it's like I feel like me and Verb was a classic battle.
Mm-hmm.
Because and I don't use the word classic a lot. You know what I'm saying? I feel like me and Verb was a you know, if not a classic, I would say a real good battle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we was going back and forth. But I don't go into the battles for that. I go into the battles to win.
So why do you think that mentality is lost? Like, why do you think people? Because the way I always say it is, I'm like, yo, it's mad girls there, it's celebrities watching. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You getting paid to perform art. You know what I mean? Why don't you think people have more integrity as far as not wanting to take like niggas be unprepared and shit? Like, what is that about?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think they doing it. They doing it too much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to bear with me because I'm about to walk downstairs and all.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, but I think they doing it too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when you do it a lot, you lose the love for it and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. Now I'm gonna wait till I finish. Yeah, I can't. I just feel like that's what it is. You start losing love for it. If you're doing it too much, it just becomes a job instead of something you're actually having fun doing.
So do you think that like I guess if you have financial security outside of battles, it makes battling easier?
It makes it easier because if you just, you know, if you don't, first of all, like these dudes is battle rappers, man. It's just too like we're celebrities in our own right. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like we just don't got the money they got. So if you know if you don't got a job or anything outside of bat, and if you got a job, that's good, man. You a regular, you still a human being. Like people, you know what I'm saying. People gotta understand we got the fame, but we don't have the money to not. You know what I'm saying? Like to just live and just battle.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So for people that don't make any kind of money outside of battle rap, they you know the money off of battle rap is how they surviving. So it causes them to battle a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. But that also drops your stock. And also, you know what I'm saying, does stuff like that. So it's hard, man. And I totally get it.
So let me ask you this: we already covered some of your bars and stuff like that. Why is the Camry thing so infamous?
Let me play something to you, yo. I really don't understand that. Like I did a like I I don't what I really don't understand, all right, the two bars is the Bambi and the Camry, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Camry, I could understand a little bit more than the Bambi. But it's like when you rap it, if I would have said that on beat in one of my ciphers, it would have been crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't say nothing about it. That's what I don't get it. Is rapping is all just a play of words. It's not. It's how you can make a word. That's just like Hitman and them. They from St. Louis. They got an accent, so they be making shit rhyme with words that don't rhyme. They'll make hair rhyme with fur.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They'll make hair rhyme with fur, and I don't. That's because they accent is dope. I wish I had the act where I could make certain stuff rhyme with. So I don't understand. I really don't understand how Camry was just a play of words. Camry, it was just a play of words, and that's what rap is to me. It's playing with words, trying to, making stuff. If that's the case, then everything is a reach.
Do you think, because some people say that it takes more skill to rap on a beat because you have to have a flow, you have to have some type of cadence, and obviously a lot of battlers don't have that. But then also it's kind of like they say some people hide behind the beat and they real lyricism is exposed when they got to go a cappella. You know what I mean? How do you feel about that argument?
Nah, I don't. No, I don't. If you could rap, you could rap, man. I done did acapella. I done rapped on beat. If you could rap, you could rap. You can't hide behind a beat.
Yeah,
I believe the other one. You can't hide behind a beat though. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like it's harder to do it on beat because you got to be saying shit and you got to be flowing, so you can't hide behind a beat.
yeah.
Acapella, I just don't understand it. Like I just didn't never understand why that was so much. Like that was so big of a deal. Even the Bambi bar is like I really don't get that. It makes perfect sense. You explain to me what was the problem with it, cause I be trying to understand.
Say the bar again so I don't butcher none of it.
Uh, you gonna be out of here? Wait, no. I truthfully, I dare you to die, Bambi. That was the bar. I don't, and you know what a lot of people don't realize neither.
Mm-hmm.
I went with that same. This is hard to do too. I went with that same them rhyming syllables for like 16 bars.
Mm-hmm.
I said something about I went from the you gonna be out here by the mall, baby, plan B
Mm-hmm.
to the next bar, Camry to the next bar, Bambi to um hoes tell something about fancy, but the Jamie Foxx, the fancy.
Mm-hmm.
I went with that joint for so long. That's very hard to do. So I just really don't get. Oh, I said truthfully, I dare you to die, Bambi. I just don't get what doesn't make any sense or what
Well,
was up.
all right. Well, in my opinion, it's one of three things, right?
Hmm?
It's either they don't like, you know how people say here and hair? Maybe
Yeah.
it's the same with dear and dear. They're like, oh, you can't use that type of thing, like two words.
What
It's not
dare and say dare and say
dare and dear,
okay.
dare, dear. But you can say I got a New York accent and rhyme.
I
You
I
know what I
dare
mean?
you to die, Bambi. I just don't. All right, but it's still I dare. If you say dare, so it's
Hmm.
say dare,
Dare,
and I say dare.
dear.
Okay, this all just to me is just a play of words.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, but now I'm understanding more because I
yeah,
didn't look at it like the way you're saying it.
yeah.
I never looked at it like that.
So I mean, because if niggas is like, oh, you can't say here, that's corny. Maybe they trying to uphold that with like other
All right,
words.
now I
You know what I
understand a
mean?
little more because this whole time I never understood it.
I guess
The way I
the
talk,
other thing I would say is maybe they like, oh, Goodz a street nigga, and he's talked about Bambi, and in their mind they like, oh, the real niggas don't know about Bambi.
nah, I don't think that. Nigga, I got a daughter. Like, I don't think it's that. The first one you said makes a lot of sense. But like I
Yeah.
said, when you from New York, like we got an accent.
Hmm.
So we say dare and dare. I say the
Yeah.
same way. I don't say dare and dare. I don't like I say dare and dare. It's
Hmm.
the same. That's the same to me. We say it the same way.
Yeah.
So that's why you know what I'm saying. And I never looked at it like that. And that make perfect sense. You know what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
I say it the same way. So maybe in my head, I get it. I get it
But
now.
you know what the funny thing to me is, I think it's more of the reference. Like I think like, you know what's funny to me that some niggas be like get away with Dragon Ball Z. It's certain like cartoons and shit that niggas want to claim, and then there's others that niggas is like, nah,
Yeah, like
yo. I heard Pokemon bars and shit,
right.
but then niggas get mad at Bambi. You know what
I
I
don't.
mean?
Yo, this. I mean, but you know what, man? I learned not to even. Everybody that said shit that's hit or miss. I saw shit they put up with all of us in it. I was in it. Tay Rock was in it. Like but they gotta understand that we writing these bars, man. After so much battles happen, you know how hard it is not to say something similar that
Yeah.
somebody else said or something like that. And these
Especially
people,
if you don't watch every single battle
that's
yourself.
the point. And I don't watch battles. So me not watching battles and me saying shit, I'm going to say stuff similar that other people say because I don't watch battles like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, is it my job to watch all the battles? I guess, and not say, that's very hard to do if you got a life. I
Yeah.
can't watch
You need to
every
get an
battle.
assistant. You need to hire one of these niggas.
Yeah, to sit there and just tell me, and I gotta spit my balls to them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't look at it like that. I feel like if somebody say something similar, you know what I'm saying, it's okay. Not if it's blatant and it's like this nigga just he's taking something. Because you know a nigga that don't watch battle like that. You know a nigga that's really into it.
Well, certain things niggas can't say. Like, it's certain things you're gonna get. Like, if you say defeat or you try to say like an old 40 cal bar or something, you know what I mean? It's coming.
Defeat is over. I know defeat is over. What about like a proposed bar?
What you mean?
Like, niggas like I propose to, or
I think that's fine.
Those are still good. Yeah, those are still good.
Yo, it's all bad when you was like, yo, Smack hit my line. He said you got T-top.
I hate my nigga. I hate that, and niggas still do that.
Yeah,
that's the worst shit. I would never. You know what I pride myself off? I pride myself off of not doing what everybody else do. I would never go in there and be like, yo, so Beasley called me, and never. Like, that's so, I hate that.
I feel like Mook ended that shit. Like, Mook and Sirius ended that shit years ago.
Yeah, man, you know that shit is terrible. My shit on 13%. Yeah, that shit terrible, man.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess just final predictions for the T-top battle. You got it.
Not good. If you got any more questions, I'm still on 13%. We still can rock out a little bit.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I wanted to get more into the T-top battle anyway. Like, how do you really see it? Do you see you definitely snatching 2 rounds? Do you think like he gonna start off like, if just from an analytical perspective, like how do you see it playing out in your head?
I can't even tell you. I don't know. I don't go into the battle. I go into the battle to do what I gotta do. I can't tell you what it's gonna be. I just know this, man. If I go into any battle, that's how I feel. If I go into any battle and I don't fumble or choke, and I get my shit out like I've been getting it out with no problems, it's either gonna be a good battle or I'm gonna win.
Okay. I mean, that's how you should feel.
And that's what I'm like. It's even gonna be a good battle. I don't see me getting killed in no battle. You know what I'm saying? I don't see me getting killed in no battle. I don't see that. The way I'll get killed is if I don't remember my material. And if I don't remember my material, that's on me. Like, the way I write, like I write, I get my shit out as quick as I could, and then I take the rest of the time to remember. So, and I got time to switch shit out, put shit in, boom. So I tell myself all the time, if I go up here and I forget my rap, I deserve it because I should remember my rap. I got too much. My shit should be embedded in my head though. The way I like for instance, when I said right for T-top, I'm remembering my shit for 2 months straight. My shit written already. All I'm doing is taking shit out, putting shit in, moving this here, but my structure is there already. It's nowhere in the world that I shouldn't remember that rap. That's how I look at it. So, you know what I'm saying? When you get under them lights and all that, it's different. Niggas don't understand that. It's very different, man. So,
you get a crazy crowd reaction and forget where you was at.
But that's the whole point of knowing your shit so good. Like, right now, I could pick up. I make it where I could pick up from any part of my rap. Like, I can start from the middle of my shit right now and go from there. That's when you know your shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when you get under them lights, it is a little different. But when the crowd go crazy, it happened to me before when the crowd went crazy and I kind of forgot my shit. That shit happens to me in every battle. Niggas don't know that. But you wouldn't be able to tell. It happens for a split second.
But I think that's a veteran move. Like, if you've been on stages before, if you've been in certain ciphers before, if you've just been in live situations where you had to hold the mic, like, you kind of know how to recover from that more than the nigga who just been battling for years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but I don't really see. Like I said, that's it for me. I expect T-top to come in there and do him. I wouldn't have took him if I thought he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I expect him to come in there and do him, but that's not my concern. My concern is me getting my shit out, and you know what I'm saying?
Yo, there's a lot of more battlers rebuttaling nowadays. So do when you see like T Top, his style, I say it has elevated because he used to just be like, niggas used to pitch this, niggas' moms is
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But now he's like saying personals and stuff and like going
Right.
to where he got a little better. So do you feel like, all right, niggas is zoning in on the Bambi and the Camry thing? He gonna have bars about that. I'm gonna have to address that shit, and then I'm gonna have to
No.
get my.
Mm-mm.
You
Not
just
at all.
write what you write, and it is what it is.
Not at all. I mean, if I catch something, if I catch wind right there, then I can freestyle. I have done it in battles. Let's see, what's the one that come offhand? All right, this just popped in my head. But this is a long time ago. But when I battled Rich Dollars, I
Mm.
did the skinny leg jean nigga shit.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I didn't know I was battling Rich Dollars. Remember, they called me the day before and said we got this kid. He want to put up a rack. And
Mm.
you put up a rack and y'all battle. And it was supposed to be for K-Shine. K-Shine didn't want to do it. So Lux called me like, yo, da 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 da. So right there was, you know what I'm saying? Like I freestyled right there and said the skinny leg jean. That wasn't a part of my shit. I didn't have no rap slam or nothing. What else? I can't think of none of him. That's the first thing I thought about him. But I'll do it here and there. I can't freestyle like clips and DNA and them niggas go a whole round. I could never ever do that. But
Yeah.
I could do it 4 bars in my rap in the middle sometime, like wherever I could do it. So if I catch something there that's there, then I'll do it. But I'm not into rebuttaling and doing all that. I'm not into that. Everybody do it, and it's like people be waiting for a rebuttal. It's just like then if the rebuttal don't hit, it's like
I feel like some people force it because they want
right.
it to look like they can do more, but if it's not organic, don't do it. Like,
That's my point, and
yeah.
that's not me. So it's like why try to even, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that shit. But if I feel something right then and there, and it's something that can hit, then I'll do it.
Okay. So last thing I want to go over, and then you can go downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Is I just want to run through the names on the card real quick, and you just tell me what you think. Quick thoughts.
Cool.
So Briz and Ill Will.
What you mean? Who I think gonna win?
Yeah.
Briz and Ill Will. Damn. Fuck. Damn.
So just to let you know, before you answer this, I renamed this shit Night of the 2-1s. I feel like nobody should get 3-0. Like it should be 2-1 in every battle, an arguable 2-1.
But they do that everything though. Like they always gonna do 2-1. Like you gotta get killed very bad to get 3-0. When the last time somebody got 3-0?
Well, I can name you a bunch of my opinions when I thought niggas got 3-0, but niggas is
Just
they
name
gonna
one.
say I'm hating. Huh?
Name the last one.
Let's say the first thing that popped in my head was like Av and Mike P. I thought Av went every round, but Mike P was dope. In every round, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Bye. We gonna go with Briz and Ill Will. I might lean towards Briz. Briz is kind of on fire right now. You know he got the
Arsenal joint.
Yeah, I'm lean towards Briz. Who you got in that?
I think I said Briz. I said Briz because the Arsenal shit was too crazy. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go towards, but see, it's hard. That one, yo, you know what? That one I'm not gonna call because I can't say Briz gonna be Ill Will. I don't know.
I like it how they both got like an older style.
Yeah,
I like that, but they both newer. Not well, Ill Will isn't new, but they newer than a lot of the older cats on the card.
That's a hard one, man. I'm a lean toward. I'll lean towards Briz.
Okay, then I got Av and Suge.
I think Suge gonna surprise people, man.
I took Av because of the line. You know what I said about Suge? I said that.
I think Av is gonna win, but I don't think he's gonna kill Suge.
I can agree with that.
I don't think he's gonna kill Suge. Suge always surprise people and always show up, man. And battle rap is not just bars. You know what I'm saying? It's everything. And like Suge do a lot on the stage to win you over. I think Av is gonna win because Av is gonna be a punch fest. Like, but I don't think he's gonna kill Suge.
I predict that Suge is gonna do something where he's like, nigga, punchline ain't gonna save you from a pocket check. Or punchline ain't don't never stop the nigga from punching in real life.
That's my point. So
Yeah.
I think Sugar's gonna. You know what, man? I'm gonna be the oddball. I'm gonna go Sugar.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Sugar. I'm gonna go Sugar.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna
No,
hold you.
you can ask me after, and I'll give you my real.
Okay. We gonna do this joint after the
All right.
battle. Um, you got you a T top. Then you got Tay Rock and Chess.
I can't call that one. I gotta see it.
I
That
picked
one I really can't.
Chess. I picked Chess. Reluctantly, I was kind of like, damn, I don't know, but I picked Chess.
You know what though? I feel like Tay Rock has been battling a lot, and he's not like a favorite no more. He's starting to come to reality like with us, where he got his haters now and all
Mm-hmm.
that. I feel like Chess is the underdog. Of course, he's the underdog, so and Chess come with it. But I can't. I gotta tell you after the battle.
Okay.
That's gonna be a fight.
That's gonna be crazy. Cause
That's
you know,
gonna be a fight.
I look at Chess like he's gonna be the new face of URL
Yeah.
in the future, and he trying to like. I feel like he's like that classic battle rapper with kind of like the newer, updated 2017 shit.
Exactly.
You know. And then the grudge match, man. K-Shine and Rex.
I was going Rex. If I went Rex because I heard K-Shine saying he's not gonna do personals and stuff like that. I don't think he's gonna win off of bars in a battle like that if you don't do no
Yeah,
personals.
that's a grudge match. You have to.
Yeah. So off of that, I'm going for I think I think Rex is gonna win. And Rex had, like I said in other interviews, Rex has the better angle.
Yeah.
If he I don't know what angle he's gonna take. Like I don't know. Like I didn't hear none of Rex shit, so I don't know. But Rex has the better angle if he approach it right. To me, like
Yeah.
if looking at both of their angles, Rex has the better angle if he approach it right.
Yo, you gotta go personal in a battle like that.
You have to.
But
So if that's why but that's why I'm giving it to Rex. If K-Shine don't go personal, what if both of them don't go personal? That battle gonna be
it's gonna be ass. Niggas gonna feel like they got cheated.
exactly.
Even if it's hot, niggas will still gonna feel like they got cheated.
Exactly. So
yeah, those are the best kind of battles, man. I hate one thing. You know how niggas always be like, "Yo, battle rap is like WWF."
mm-hmm.
The one thing I will say, the one thing WWF got over battle rap is everything is a story. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't watched WWF in years, but if I see it on, I might click it just because the niggas be saying funny shit and they be building up the little stories. You know what I mean? So I think that's a good main event, and I think everybody else on the card doesn't feel like, oh, I'm not the main event because they know what's behind it. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I don't really. I mean, it's the core night of main events.
Yeah.
So everything on that card is supposed to be a main event. That's why I like doing shit like that. I didn't. I was seeing on some cards, on some like pictures, like they like it was like the order. You saw the ones with the faces. It'll be like Rex face, K-Shine face on this side.
Oh yeah. I see it.
I don't like how they try to like. I saw the first one I saw was Rex, K-Shine, then it was me, T-Top. I feel like that's how it is. You know what I'm saying on that card.
Let me look at the one I got real quick. Hold on.
The one you guys probably the one I saw where it was Rex, K-Shine, Tay Rock.
Yeah, Tay Rock and Chess, and then you and T-Top.
Okay,
and
that's
shit, yeah.
I don't feel like that. That's like unbelievable. Tay Rock and Chess is not a bigger battle than me and T-Top.
I give you that. I agree.
So I don't like how they try to do that. I don't like. Let's be realistic. I understand you trying to, but don't do that. Like just not do that. But I guess they just put up a whole bunch of cards. But I saw that one and I saw the other one with me. I'm like real with it. Like I feel like Rex and K-Shine is a bigger battle than me and T-Top. I feel like it's Rex and K-Shine and it's me and T-Top. Then it's T-Rock and Chess.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just don't like how they what are y'all trying to do? Let's be real here. But one thing is I don't give a every card I was on, I was one of the main events. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was in the top 2. Even my last one, it was me and Verb. I think me and Verb it was supposed to be Clips and Rock, and then probably me and Verb. That's kind of hard though, cause Conceited and Be Magic was on that card, but I still think it was me and Verb.
You know what? I got one last question for you. I don't want to forget.
What's up?
Is that shit? I might have just forgot the shit. Damn. What the hell was I about to ask you?
Dang.
I don't even remember. I won't remember as soon as we hang up, yo.
What was it? I mean, was it about the battles? Was it about the cards?
It was about something. It's about a battle you had in the past, or something that you did or said in the past. I want to ask you.
That I did. Was it?
It's
Was it
like it
Verb?
was like something funny. You know what I mean? It wasn't.
Was it Verb?
Nah, it wasn't Verb. What battle was I?
X Factor.
Oh. Nah, we talked about that.
We did.
Yeah, I didn't put the video up because the video was wild.
Was it a 1 rounds of Adi Boom? Was it Danger Zone?
I'm about to look. I'm about to go back through my notes real quick. I don't know how I forgot the shit that fast, man. Nah, I don't know. Maybe it's something you did. I know I'm gonna remember in 5 minutes. I'm gonna text it to you.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? I be having so much. I don't interview you that often.
Yeah.
So I have mad shit to ask you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we can do this again. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Yeah, let's get back up after the battle, man. Because I think like your battle to me is gonna have me on the edge of my seat the most. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
Yeah, because I'm not going front. I'm not going front. I said I might have T-Top 2-1.
Nah, that's cool.
Just because he, like I said, like I feel like he got better. He talk about a wider variety of stuff now, and he's on a roll. You know what I mean? I want to see the Goodz elevate. You know what I mean? Is Goodz going to be coming with the same stuff? You know what I mean?
Right. No, that's good. That's good. I mean, you know that shit like that never bothered me. Like I like people to say their real opinions on the battles and all that.
But it's not a definitive thing to me, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a quick opinion. Like
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy? Because I'm anxious to see what happens myself. So
yeah,
like I'm going into it like, you know, I'm anxious to see what happens myself. So
yeah, man. Well,
let's see, man. Let's see.
Good luck. May the force be with you and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm proud that you seem to be the only battle rapper that actually be prepared months in advance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I take that shit serious, man. Like you see when we went up to Flex.
Yeah.
You know, like I try to be. I'm not gonna go up there and do that. That'll kill my pride, man. I go up there and I probably won't want to rap no more. So
yeah, I'm a fan of the ciphers, man. I feel like if you can't rap for real, then you got no business even trying to battle rap.
I can tell you this though, none of them niggas can fuck with me in a cipher. That's one thing. I pride myself in that. I
can't lie. Joint I watched a couple times was that first URL cipher when you was in it and Rain was in it. Remember that one?
Yeah, you ain't see the recent ones that I've been doing?
How long ago did it come out?
The Sincere ciphers.
Yeah, I seen some of the Sincere ciphers. But I'm just saying the one with you and Rain is one of my favorite ones.
But you ain't see that. So you must ain't seen the new cipher. You ain't see the Sincere cipher that I was in with T-Top?
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
Alright then, man. This is you need to go do your homework, man.
Alright, yo, I'm gonna watch it. Watch it.
It got the Sincere cipher with me and T-Top in it. There's another joint in it called Cypher or Ciphers with me and Mook in it.
I think I saw that one. I think
that's why my buzz is so. That's why I stay relevant because I've been killing these ciphers. That's why I stay relevant. I said I'm gonna keep doing that. It was another joint. You ain't see the joint I did with Verb in them?
No, I didn't see that one either.
On Street Status?
I didn't see that.
Go watch those and hit me back on when you watch them.
All right, I'm gonna watch them. I'm gonna tweet you, and we're gonna talk about them after. And I'm gonna remember what the hell that question was I had.
All right, bet.
All right.
Yeah.
Good salute. Appreciate you doing this.
Already.
You know what I mean? Rap Grid out.